The life you are currently living, the things you see around you right now, are all manifestations of your core beliefs. Whether you believe you can or believe you can't, you're right. In other words, the life you are currently manifesting is the result of beliefs that you hold. Jesus himself said, "As you have believed, so be it done unto you." And as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And so is a woman. As she thinks in her heart, so is she. The scary part of all of this is we have beliefs in our hearts that we don't even realize we have. That means we are manifesting things in our lives without even realizing it. Things that we probably don't want. By the end of this video, you will see how unwanted beliefs grow, how to throw out these unwanted obstacles, and grow life-changing beliefs. Hello, friends, and welcome back. And if it's your first time here, my name is Lindy, and I help women see their potential, change their mindset, and grow fulfilling lives. If that's something you're ready to do, then go ahead and subscribe and stick around. How do these core beliefs get there? And how come we don't recognize a lot of them? That's a great question. And I've got the answer. We are all born in this earth in various environments. Some are better than others. Some are more loving and nurturing. Others are quite destructive. As an infant, we have no say in what kind of environment we're born into. And if our parents, loved ones, the adults around us don't have healthy beliefs, they're going to train us and root those same unhealthy beliefs in us without even realizing it. Their intentions for that child may be for that child to have a better life than they had, but without realizing it, they're building beliefs in that child that are setting them up for failure. Imagine you are a house. And you're a baby house. And the adult who owns this baby house plants a seed thought in that house. And it is that adult's belief. And that tree seed gets planted in that house. And as you, this baby house, grows, this core belief grows with you until you become this big house. And in the middle of your big house is this huge tree. And because you grew up with this tree, it's normal to you, it's natural to you. You don't even realize it's something that's living in your house that's hurting you or blocking you from attracting and manifesting your hopes and dreams. In fact, you become so familiar with this tree. Remember, the tree represents a belief that was planted in you without you even realizing it. But we can become so familiar with this belief, with this tree that was planted from someone else, that instead of like going, "Oh my God, there's a tree in my house, there's a bad belief in my house," and getting rid of it, that we actually learn how to use the tree in everyday life. So this actual obstacle or hindrance becomes a part of how we operate. The point is, these beliefs get planted in us from infancy. They grow up with us, and because it's all we've ever known, we can mistake them for being a part of who we are, and we try to manifest or reach goals through that obstacle, through that hindering belief. Actually using that hindering belief to try to bring in what we want. But it will never work. Here's an example of a huge, unwanted, hindering belief that I used to have that got planted in me as a very young person. When I was in school, I had a hard time learning. When I went to an authority figure for help, the response I got was, "Oh, I understand how you feel because I feel the same way." Boom! A core belief was planted in me that I was unable to learn, that it was just what ran in the family. And as I grew up, this core belief grew up with me. Through this core belief that I was limited in my learning, I realized, wow, I better become best cashier and the best burger flipper I can, because that's as high as I can go. That was all thought coming from this giant tree, this hindering belief that grew up with me through a large part of my life. And whether you like it or not, most of us have some kind of hindering belief. If you didn't, your life would be manifested, everything beautiful, wonderful, and glorious. But if you keep getting the same results of something that you desperately want changed, that's a red flag. That's a sign. There is something that has grown up in you that is hindering you and blocking you from manifesting all those hopes, dreams, and desires that you have. If you're interested in learning more on how to get rid of these beliefs, replace them with good ones, and start manifesting the things you really want, then you should watch part 2 of Get Rid of This and Manifest Everything You Want.